Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rawah Kwadash, double honor unto the elder apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, I clicked on this video. Now, I know this video for a long time already. I already know it a few years. It's uploaded like 3 years ago. But I saw it one time. And today, no, actually yesterday, I actually came across it again. And I thought to myself, like, I'm going to make a video about it. Because that's what's happening nowadays. This particular thing that's going on with these two people, this is happening all over the place now. This is rampant nowadays, especially in America, but in other places it's happening. And then off of this, I clicked on this too, so I'm gonna talk about this too a little bit. But look, I'm not no relationship guru. That's nonsense. That's suckers from nowadays trying to really talk to these females as if it's something worth. All you need to do is have power, and you can control them. You know what I'm saying? If you let them free, like the scripture says, give not a wicked woman to gad abroad. Give not the water passage, neither give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Which is here. She will destroy herself and you. The book of Sirach in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 25:25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Gad means troop. So basically, to do whatever she wants to do, because she's gonna destroy herself and she's gonna destroy you and everything that touches her. Just like this dumb bimbo over here, destroyed her whole family for money's sake, and also because she was having fun. She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. They love it. But now the repercussions, look, if the repercussions of her actions wasn't bad, she would not have stopped and come here talking about this type of nonsense. I don't believe bitches. You shouldn't believe bitches. They're wicked. They have it within their DNA. It's like a secret key that's in the open. Everybody sees it and knows it, but still they believe the dumb female, because, you know, some of them have a so-called pretty look. And then you're going to look past all the semen in her face. Because I Googled her. I Googled this female. Yeah, I Googled it. You're going to look past all this. Oh, I'm not looking past all the semen, my man. That's disgusting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It looks filthy. And it's fucked up. And think about that being your mother. How about that? She going to destroy her whole family. Children going to grow up trying to be suicidal. It's going to cross their mind. Like, why they're gonna ask even the Lord, like, why did you give me this woman as my mother? They're gonna ask their father, why did you put me in her? What's wrong with you? Couldn't you get a decent woman? Huh? I'm gonna cut both of y'all off. And saying y'all savages. I don't want to be linked to this family. Shame. Anyway, give the water no passage, because if you do this, here, cracks in the wall. What happens? If you have this little tiny crack, it's going to look like this at first. Yeah? Don't fix it. See what happens to it. It's going to turn into this. That is what water can do. And you know how hard concrete is, my man? Concrete is very, 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 very hard. But water can bust it all open. That's why you see here. Streaming water, I should have put. That's why you see rocks in streaming water. What shape do they have? They have, look. Here the water is not really going over it, so it's kind of rough, right? So when you have, let me see. What? Rocks. You have this. This is what I want. You're gonna have smooth rocks, my man. It's not gonna cut you. If you step on it, you're gonna break your neck. It's possible if you slip, you know. But this is what water does. it can smooth out rocks. Yeah. And if it's above the water, it's going to be very rough. Like, I hope you I hope you get what I'm trying to show you right here. What water can do if you just let it. So that's the same thing with a wicked woman. You shouldn't just let them do these things. They will. That's their nature, man. Come on, man. You don't get it? You don't get it? Why are you trying to have them on a talk show trying to change them? What are you doing? Back in the old school days, I heard the saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Why do you think that saying is there? Because it is something within them that they can't control. And they don't want to control it because she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. But when the pleasure is hurting her, you know what I'm saying, then it's not pleasure anymore. She still wants it, but the repercussions of that is just messing her up, and then she wants to stop after she turned into a millionaire. But anyway, so let me fix this one up. Another ugly doofus. You might think like, oh, I don't think this is beautiful, man. It has a weird face shape. This is even better. This is, I think, just an ugly bitch.
To do, it's even harder when hundreds of.
So you might be like, oh, you just shut the fuck up. I'm not jealous, man. This is better, But then it's my taste, so it's not even taste. It's my opinion. Yeah, my opinion. Some people like orange as their favorite color. Some people like green as their favorite color. So yeah, I shouldn't even have said that. I don't think this is a beautiful chick, man. That's all.
Thousands of dollars in gifts have been exchanged. Jim Murray on a situation that might not have been love after all.
Might not, you dumb fuck. Might not have been love. Wow.
During their brief 5 months together, this woman says her boyfriend lavished her with more than $1 million in gifts.
He did buy me a lot of gifts every time that, he would want to take me to Chanel or anything. He would spend over $100,000.
At a single time.
Mm-hmm.
When 26-year-old Stephanie Grzelski met 59-year-old Stephen Klubak, she considered him quite a catch, despite their age difference. Klubak is worth an estimated $100 million, a fortune he made in the timeshare industry.
I'm Stephen J. Klubak, Chairman and CEO of Diamond Resorts.
9 years ago, he appeared on Undercover.
Okay, my point is that she doesn't want to give it back now that they broke up. Wait, let me go back over here.
She was shooting porn in the bathrooms and putting it on OnlyFans.
Stephanie.
It's a fucking idiot. Look, you get what you deserve. Beautiful. I hope you hurt. I sure hope the bitch hurt you. And
million followers.
You're worth $100 million. You run a multinational corporation. How did this 25-year-old model dupe you?
No. It's just.
Well, you know what? We had a security failure, Jim. Our security folk.
No. You thought you was secure having this little thing as your little fuck toy. But the little thing was a little scheming little fuck toy. So, the fuck toy fucked you. Now you feel fucked. And now you want to fuck her over. But now, you're with the lawyers. Wait. Right, sorry about that. Now.
Her boyfriend knew everything about her from the beginning.
He used to call up his friends and say, hey.
Whatever this. So the point is that what he's doing right now is.
Fictitious. She's reckless.
To litigate with her.
Ruin her financially.
Right.
She's a con.
Stephanie's lawyer, Arthur Barron, says by asking for all those gifts back, totaling more than $1 million, Klubak is trying to ruin her financially.
He made it clear that he has tons of money, and he would use that money to litigate with her, to keep suing her until she went broke.
That's actually a good thing. Because first and foremost, if he gave her money and she spent it, I don't think it's actually good for you to be asking that back, seeing she doesn't have that anymore. But if he bought her houses and clothing and cars and stuff like that, if the man wants it back, just give the man back. But these females don't think like that. They're satanic, and that's their nature. I'm gonna show you that is the truth. Give them passage. See what happens to you. If you're stupid, you're gonna still look at it like, oh, she cute and I love her. Okay, cool cat. The book of Sirach 26, 23. 26, 23. Look, I don't find her ultimately ugly, but she's not as beautiful as she, as they make her to be. I don't think you got a fucking square ass head. But anyway, Sirach 26, 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. That's what you deserve. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Heavenly Father. Sometimes you would have a man that's not a wicked man, but he got himself a wicked female. Well, that's because you should know better. You made a mistake. You got clouded off of her looks. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You in the you in a bad position. Okay, let me go to this one over here.
How long were you on OnlyFans?
5 years.
And how much money do you think you made in total?
14 million. My first month on OnlyFans, I made 87 grand.
Oh my.
Every month was like, how can I top last month? That was my brain. Like, I fed off of that thought. You're a puppet. You're literally a pimped out puppet. And your pimps are your subscribers.
Oh, now you found out after you got the $14 million. Why don't you give that money back then? You see what I'm saying? It's just fake righteousness. Oh, I just figured out that it was a bad. Shut the fuck up.
And your conscience not like bothered at all?
I'd say it really started getting bothered.
Yeah, see? I'd say she doesn't say no. Yes, right away. So your conscience wasn't bothered. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't until my family.
And my family found out. My mom cut off contact with me. My dad, however, was a very different story. My dad encouraged me to stay on OnlyFans.
Time out.
Ex-pastor.
Hold on.
Ex-pastor, you already know what I think of these caucus people that are in the churches, right? I hope you know. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, seen 200,000, whatever, man. It's more than that. It's in the millions, man. You know, 1 million children abused by Italian priests. Come on, man. And it barely makes the news. And if you want to have this story, I clicked on it already, but Google, I don't know what Google is doing. If you've seen my videos, you should know that I know. I click on this. I put this thing on purpose. Millions. And then you know what? And then they're gonna make you pay. If I'm correct, you're gonna pay. Yeah, see? Now you gotta pay for some fake ass news. Pay me. Back in the days, it used to be free, and y'all saw that also, cause I used to literally scroll down, and check this article out, and then later on they started to basically you need to pay. I'm like, what? This shit was free. And who's going to pay for fake news? Let me not say fake news. Let me see. These people, there's a lot of fake news here, but how can I say it? You shouldn't be paying these people, man, for news, okay? It should be free. They should be paid by their agencies and stuff like that. And if you're really a journalist, then you deserve money and stuff like that. But these people are not journalists. That's like paying priests. Your whole life, you're giving your donations to these same priests, right? And they touching on your children and stuff like that. Don't you wish you get your money back? Then I would say, get your money back. That's another case. You know what I'm saying? That's something else. But the scriptures even says, why do you pay money for that which is not bread? Yeah? It says here, Isaiah 55:1. Hold, everyone that thirsteth, the water of Yahushua, John chapter 4. That water. Come ye to the waters. And he that had no money, no physical currency, money, actually, gold, whatever you have, nothing, come ye buy and eat. So without money, come eat this word. Eat the whole roll, which is this word, right? Eat the whole roll here. Eat this roll. Eat. Here. Revelation is Ezekiel 2, but Revelation has it too. Ezekiel 3:1. Moreover, he said unto the Heavenly Father, said unto Ezekiel, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go and speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat the roll. What is the roll? The scriptures. The scriptures were written on rolls back in the days. And then he didn't eat it physically. He ate it by learning it. You know, food for thought. You learn, and then you eat. Oh, I'm hungry for this knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake, until this day, the brothers in America, well, Jake, not everybody is our brother. But you have our people saying that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get this money, man. I'm hungry for this shit. I'm hungry. Or when they're trying to get up in something, man, I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? We got to eat. He's not talking about actual real food. He's talking about money. So, and money is paper. And a roll is also paper. But yeah. So, basically, yeah, you can read the rest for yourself if you have the time. But the point is that he told the prophet Ezekiel to go and eat the roll, and then go with that eaten filled up belly, go and talk to the house of Israel. That's what he said. Cause thy belly to eat and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. This is the truth, right? Okay, going on. Come ye buy and eat. Buy means obtained. It's Old English. But it also means, for example, not means. You can also break it down in normal term, like not normal, sorry, modern day term, which is time is money. So if you give me your time, you're actually paying me. Yeah. All you need to do is just watch these videos, starting with the elder apostles on down, a great millstone in America, unto the other brothers, the younger brothers and stuff like that, all over the world and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All you need to do is pay them attention. That you hear it again. Pay me attention. You know what you did. You're paying him. You're paying him time. Time is money, right? You can say it like that. Buy the truth and sell it not. How can you buy something that is not sellable? He is not allowed to sell it, but you are allowed to buy it. Well, buy means obtain, and second, time is money. So all you need to do is pay him attention, right? Give him time, give him attention. Okay, and eat. Yea, come buy wine, which is the scriptures again, and milk, which is the scriptures again, and nurturance. Okay, here, milk is the scriptures. Also, it's another metaphor. What was it? First Peter? 1 Peter 2:2, as newborn babes, because Yahushua said you need to be born again as a baby. So we are born again as a baby, right? And then, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. And I think it was another one in Hebrews chapter 5. Let me double check if it was there. Yeah, Hebrews 5:13. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. That's why you need to be taught baby scriptures. I think I could read from here. Verse 12. Hebrews 5:12. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracle of the Heavenly Father. Oracle is something that a person that speaks, right? To pray, to speak. Yeah, here, oracles, to speak, like the oracle in the Matrix. Oracle Matrix, but that's the woman. Well, in our case, see, is the Jake woman. In our case, wisdom is a woman, but not a physical woman. Okay, she's the one that comes to speak with you wisdom. In the movie, this is symbolic for wisdom. Yeah, if you look at it with a physical eye, you would think, oh, it's a woman. Yeah, it is, in a physical eye. But wisdom, she is the spirit, is the breath of the Heavenly Father. Well, I'm gonna get that for you right here. I think it was Wisdom of Solomon 7. Where is that here? I think it was 7. Let me see, 7:22. 4. Yeah, you can read from 22, but I'll go to the point. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of the Heavenly Father. Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And Yahweh, the power, formed man of the dust of the ground, and breatheth breath, the breath of the Lord, into his nostrils, the breath of life. What does that mean? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And man became a living soul because he had the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what Adam got, not this one. And then he finally breathed or something like that. No, it's talking about the wisdom came into him of the Heavenly Father to know good and bad and stuff like that, you know, but still don't have experience. You might know good and bad. You might know, like, okay, you shouldn't have this whore as a wife and bear children with her. You know better, but you have no experience, so you might still be attracted to her. She's not an ugly girl. You might still be attracted to her, and then what happens? You pop her, and then you're gonna buzz that nut, and then after that nut, you're gonna be like, I hope she doesn't get pregnant. I hope she doesn't get pregnant. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You know, if she's gonna get pregnant, she's gonna get pregnant, and then you got a child with a hoe, and now your arms is in the air like this. Oh shit. You know? Yeah. That's you. Well, it's going to be you if you don't have the experience. You know, you might know something, but you don't have experience with it. You still could get fucked up. It's sometimes even if you have experience, you still might get fucked up, you know? Going on. So it says here, for she is the breath of the power of the Heavenly Father and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror. The unspotted mirror. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful reflection of the power of the Heavenly Father. And the image is another reflection, you could say, of his goodness. Because an image, when you look at a statue, what do you see? You get a memorial. You get a memory, which is a memorial. You know, the statue. And what does it do? It creates thoughts in you. If you see a memorial statue of an evil person, you get evil things in your head. If you see a memorial of someone that did good things, when you look at that statue, you're going to think of the good things that he did, because it's going to memorize. It's going to make you memorize something. Well, the breath of the wisdom, the breath of the power of the Heavenly Father, it memorizes you of the law, statutes, and commandment. It memorizes you of the characteristics of the Heavenly Father, the ways, the things that he wants you to do, the things that you should not do. That is what wisdom basically represents. Because if you have it, you will know not to commit adultery. You will know, because you're going to think of the Lord. You're going to be like, he doesn't like that. That's one of his images. No, he doesn't like that. You know? Oh, he would like for you to do this. And for example, not that. This and that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh desire, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying. Right. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to get also. And where is it again? This one. And then, wait. No, I don't want that one. Oh man, I forgot where it was. Oh. Huh? Damn it. Oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, I thought so. Phew. Okay, let me see this one. And then I think it is here. Because you have some females want to get too proud and stuff like that. Anyway, so it says here, all wisdom cometh from the Lord, and is with him forever. That's it. The book of... Sorry. Let me get another one, because you might not see that as the verse, but I'll just go here. Let me see where. Here. And then I'll go here. It's like you have to defend yourself against these proud females talking about, you recommend your woman. You don't understand what you're talking about. Judah is also a woman, and Israel is also a woman. I can get that right here for you. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea what you're talking about. Are there beautiful women and beautiful women with the beautiful souls and a law-abiding Yahweh's law, Lord? Yes, there are, but you're not one of them. So stop that. Yeah. And yeah, I just don't like this feminist bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example of a fact. You see this movie? I love this movie. And I don't even like horror things. I hate horror movies. But I like this movie. It's dope. And I learned something from it too. I'll tell you that. I'll bet you that. I'll tell you that. This one you should watch to learn about the COVID thing. And other diseases too. Just watch it. Watch all of them. I would suggest. Not the stupid cartoon ones. The ones with this female here. So, and I don't look at this female as a feminist movie because it's not no feminist thing, and I like it. She has superpower, and then later on the superpower, I was like, hey, where the superpower at? You know, but not to give away too much of the movie. So I don't have a problem with females with superpowers. I have a problem with Wonder Female or something like that. I hate fucking. I just dislike. But I watched it. But some movies with feminist shit, I don't watch it. I don't. It's just satanic. So it is a balance, man. So don't think like, oh, hey, all super powered females and stuff. No, I don't. I hate demonic ones. And another movie was this one. I watched this too, and I like this movie. I have no problem with it because it's not no feminist shit. It's not no hatred thing toward men and stuff like that. It's just a woman being a woman. It's just a girl being a girl, female being a female. It's just that. Well, once you step over that boundary, trying to be a dude, I hate you. That's the point. Because you hate yourself. You don't want to be what you are. But you want people to respect you, but you don't even respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it actually comes from an animation, manga. Look, I'm not talking about a book. I don't read books. I hate reading. So if I say manga, I'm talking about the manga like this. And this is what I like. This is dope. It is no feminist shit. You know what I'm saying? This is much doper. I actually like this thing. There's a lot of Japanese female superpowered characters and stuff like that I don't hate because they're not on a feminist type tip. The American came with that one, and then that's the one I hate, like Kill Bill. I'm not watching that garbage, man. You know, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching this. I never watched it. I have seen it, like here and there. I never watched it. I'll tell you that. But I've seen some scenes or something like that in other videos. You know, people make videos about stuff and then they show a little small clip of this. That's what I mean. I've seen it. I haven't watched it from like I put the movie like I really want to go watch the movie. I didn't do that, and I'm not going to. Maybe in the future. I don't know. But Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 7. And I said, after she had done all these things. What things? Let me start at 6. Jeremiah 3 and 6. Yahweh said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel had done? She is gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree. Why? In the mountains is where they used to worship idols. In the high mountains, because it reaches unto heaven. And also here in the woods is where they go do their little demonic things. In the woods, that's where they do their little devil things. You know, Esau does it, the Assyrians did it, the Syrians did it, which is Ashur and Aram. The Hamites did it. The Asiatic people, Moab and Ammon, and also Japhet, the other Asiatic one, which is not a Chinese nor a Japanese. They're Japhet, they're brown skin, these people. These people. This is Japhet. This is Japhet. And what are they called in the Dutch? They're called Javanen. In Suriname, we call them Javaan. That's Jafat. But, you know, we pronounce it different. I don't know. They call them Indonesian people, but yeah, we don't call them that. We call them Javaan. That's their name. That's how they call themselves also. Je bent een Javaan, maar in Suriname geboren. Wat ben je dan? You're a Japhetic person. You're a Japhetic person, but you're born in Suriname. Look, you are a Javanese. Oh, what? Javanese. Yeah, Javanese, but born in Suriname. What are you then? Well, we call you Javaan. That's it. We don't go further than that. Now that we have the Bible, now I go further than that. But the people of there, they probably don't go further than that. You know, Javaan and Wikipedia and stuff like that. These are the Japhetic people in Suriname and in the Netherlands, but I know them from Suriname because that's where I was born. So, I know them from there. Anyway, and they had played the harlot. So, Israel is seen as a woman, right? 7. And I said after she, Israel, had done all these things, she went to all the high mountains, worshiping devils, go under the green trees, worshiping devils there, the groves. Turn thou unto me. The Lord said, come back to me. What are you doing? You're whoring around with these other heathen nations, their gods. But she returned not. That's why the scripture said in the book of Hosea chapter 4, verse 17, Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Their drink is sour. What drink? Well, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. For my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. And Yahushua, his son, came to give us that same water again, which is that spiritual water mentioned in the book of John chapter 4. And hewed them out cistern, broken cisterns at that, that can hold no water. So their philosophies, it's the mind of them, that they hold the so-called knowledge of the Allah, of the Krishna, of the Buddha, that they hold their knowledge, their head is full of holes. They can't eat it. It's leaking. It's leaking. It's fake news. It's fake fate. It's fate. Okay, the fate of it is real, but the substance is fake. It's GMO water. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Young lions. These are the heathen nations that roar against us. But what do I want here? Verse 18, Jeremiah 2 and 18. And now, what hast thou to do in the way of Egypt to drink the waters of Shihor, which is in Egypt, but basically to drink their philosophies. You don't want the water of Yahushua. You don't want the water of the Heavenly Father. You don't want the water of Yahushua. You want the water of a bunch of Egyptians, like Mizraim, Hamites. Or what is thou to do in the way of Ashur, which is Assyria, to drink the waters of the river. The river is Euphrates, because that's where Assyria was. The river Euphrates, here. Oh wait, no, got it here. That river is what they're talking about. Here you go. Here. This is the river Euphrates. And here you have Assyria. But it's talking about the river. The word Mesopotamia means land of the rivers. The land between rivers, sorry. Here, it actually means land between the rivers. Here, wait, let me see something. Yeah, it's Sumer, but it's actually what is it again? And the word Sumeria, sorry. The word Sumeria means let me see something. it's here. No. It could be. Sumer. Tare, Sumer. Sorry, it's not here then. Okay, if I don't find it, I'm gonna have to stop the video, and I think it's here then. I'll put this link in the description box so you could check it out for yourself. This is Sumeria. The Sumerians called themselves the black-headed people. So you should know what race they are then. They're Shemites and they're dark-skinned. But this is basically the land of Shinar. Yeah? Sumeria is a caucus name. A caucus word, right? The Sumerians, that they named them, called themselves the black-headed people. In their land, in Saniform script, whatever, was simply the land or the land of the black-headed people. And in biblical book Genesis, Sumer is known as Shinar. That is the name. These caucus always give other names. For example, here is another one. I'll put this link in the description box also. Let me read it quick. Everybody that knows the videos that I make, so then you know this basically by heart right now. The names Syria, Assyria, Mesopotamia, Babylon, etc. Sumeria also, Mizraim, which is Egypt, which they call Egypt. Let me see. So many names, man. Stem from the Greeks. That's it. So going on, who were not familiar with the true geography of these lands when the names first started to be used. Later, partially because of continued ignorance on purpose, and partially because of convenience, despite having accurate knowledge. They persisted in using them since it would have required something of an effort to give up the old truth and to switch their bullshit lies. It's an effort for them. It's too much, you know? Familiar names and divisions of the countries, because they want to keep the countries divided by giving them different names so that the people in those countries would not consider themselves to be the same because they had different names. That's what they kept on pushing since the Greeks. It was given unto them to deceive the four corners of the earth, the Edomites. And it was also said in the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 1, it says, when the Greeks ruled, evil were multiplied in the earth. And from evils comes just basically disastrous things, deceivery and all those type of things and all that there, right? And switch to the new ones. So it was an effort for them to switch to the real ones, not even the new to them, because in the beginning they did not know. Once they figured it out, they kept on lying. It made it even worse. They deceived. It's not, now you're not even lying anymore, you're deceiving, you know. Even if they, because you know, but well, anyway, lying, deceiving. Anyway, let me go on. Even if they were more accurate. What do you mean more accurate? It's accurate or it's not. What do you mean more accurate? It's just accurate. But anyway, the old, true, and single name of these lands is Aram. But that's another story. That's also shown in the book of Numbers. That whole region, the land of Shinar, is also called the Aram. I'm going to get that real quick. Numbers chapter 23. And here, 7. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, had brought me, which is Balaam, yeah, Balaam, from Aram, out of the mountains of the east, saying, come, curse me, Jacob, come, and come defy Israel, right? Aram. So Balaam, he speaks out of his own mouth that he is from Aram, right? But if you go to, I think it was Numbers 24 now also. 24? Let me see something here. Numbers 22 and 5. How did I miss that? What? Wait. Oh yeah. It wasn't 23. No. It was. I said it good. Wait, I'm just confusing myself. I'm confusing you because I know what I'm saying. Sorry. Let me repeat that again. Numbers 23 was good. What I just read, yes. because he was saying that he comes from Aram, yes. But I was looking for in this one, I was looking for it in number 24. That's not correct. Here it is. Numbers 22 and 5. He sent, who sent? The king of Moab and the people of Midian also worked together with the Moabites. Right? Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites. Yeah. And he worked together with the Midianites. Right. Going on. He, the king of Moab, Balak sent messengers therefore unto Balaam, the son of Beor of Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people. What river? The Mesopotamia. I know these words are so confusing, but basically the land of Shinar, where the Euphrates River is there. To call him, saying, behold, there is a people come out of from Egypt, which is the Israelites. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me, because we were on the other side of here. Here you have Moab, and we were on the other side of them. Here you have the Israelites, and also here, and stuff like that. Reuben, we were over on the other sides of them. Right. So, and then I have another one which shows you Deuteronomy. So the land of Aram it was also called the land of Shinar, and it was also called the land of the rivers, which is Euphrates. But Deuteronomy 23 and 4, because they met you not with bread and with water in the way when ye came forth out of Egypt, Mizraim. And because they hired against thee Balaam, the son of Beor of Pethor of Mesopotamia, to curse thee. So what is Mesopotamia? Did I click it away? I clicked it away, didn't I? Yeah, I'm looking for it. There's one again then? Yeah, I did click it away. Here. The names Syria, Assyria, Mesopotamia, Babylon, etc. stem from the Greeks. They changed these names, these words. So, this is supposed to be saying the land of Shinar. But then again, we know through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. So, okay, I branched off into that. But anyway, so it says here, Jeremiah chapter 2, the rest of verse 18. Or what hast thou to do in the way of Ashur, Assyria, to drink the waters of the river Euphrates? The point is that we were drinking their waters. And then going back to Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 7. And I said, after she, Israel, had done all these things, turn thou unto me. But she returned not. And her treacherous sister Judah saw it. So, Judah is seen symbolically as a woman. Israel is seen symbolically as the woman. But what does this represent? This represents the men of Israel, the men of the northern tribes. And this represents the men of the southern tribes. So we are seen as a woman, as you can see here. Jeremiah 3 and 1, and also Jeremiah 6. And 2? Was it 2? Yeah. I have Jeremiah 6 and 2. I have likened the daughter, which are the men. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Well, how? Jeremiah 3 and 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? This shows you that your wife is your land. She is your earth, and you are the seed that you put in her, and then the tree grows, but it's your seed, but it's her earth. But that's your property. She belongs to you. That's why when you marry, she get your last name. But anyway, nowadays, don't try to have these bitches as your property, because it's not working like that, and you shouldn't. And if a dude does have that, then that's his luck. He has a very submissive woman, and I'm sure you have demonic dudes on the planet Earth, you know what I'm saying? But if it is a man that is, he's not a demon, he's not going to tell his wife, like, when I say jump, you say how high. No, he's not going to do that. You know, he's going to be fair with her, as he should. But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord. So who's the harlot? The Jacob descendant men. You're a whore. If you go to Buddha or Allah or something like that, you're a whore. Anyway, so the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 1, verse 1, all wisdom cometh from the Lord and is with him forever. So don't come with that feminist nonsense, okay? I don't like that. Because I have met females that come with that, and I dislike you. I dislike you more than I hate an Edomite. You better be careful, because I don't like that. You're making it into a female thing. You need to be hung for that. That's what I think. I'm choked out. You know what I'm saying? Not well. Anyway, let me go on. Wisdom of Solomon 14. What did I just do here? I'm going to take this away. Anyway, wisdom, the oracle, the mother. Okay. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracle of the Heavenly Father, and are become such as have need of milk, and not strong meat, because those scriptures are too strong for you. You can't digest them. You need a teacher to guide you toward it. And here. First Corinthians 3 and 6. I, Paul, have planted, Apollos watered, but the Heavenly Father gave the increase. Why? Because you can plant all you want. Yeah? It doesn't necessarily mean that plant or tree will actually grow. 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 41. For the husbandman, here goes the word husband again. Husbandman comes from the word husbandman. What is a husbandman? A farmer. And what do you do with your earth? Your wife. You plow her, because a husbandman plows here. What does he do? He plows in the field. He plows in the field. That's what he does. He plows in the field. He makes it soft in order for him to put the seed. It's like the womb of a woman, right? If the womb of a woman walk path and here, let me see something. Okay. Now this is not stone. This is wood. Wood. This is earth. Okay. If you keep on walking here, yeah, and you cars drive here, this soil is going to be hardened. It's like a barren woman. You cannot plant anything here. You can try. The seed will die because it won't be able to take up root because it will be hard. That's like a barren woman. She can't get kids. But if you soften it up, like where did I put it? If you soften it up like this over here, make it soft, then you could put the seed and it will grow. But of course, you need the Heavenly Father for that. He's gonna make it grow, you know, because it says right here, for the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground, and planted many trees, and yet the thing that is sown good in his season cometh not up. You have certain plants or trees that if you plant it in a certain season, it will not grow. But if you plant it in their specific season, it will grow. But sometimes it doesn't. How about that? Neither doth all that is planted take root. Even so is it of them that are sown in the world. They shall not all be saved. So a lot of people, many are called but few are chosen. That's what it means, basically. Many are called but few are chosen. You put a seed in their head about, hey, do you know we're Israelites? Yeah, you're right. And then he just forgets about it and goes back in the world. Some of them don't even want to listen. They heard you, but they didn't listen. And they're going to get destroyed. All you need to do is just wipe the blood off of your hand by telling them. And that's it. That's our job. Nothing more, nothing less. You can't make anybody increase. Man, I could break down scriptures to you until kingdom come. If the Heavenly Father don't want you to get it, you're not going to get it. And I'm not going to waste my time neither. Because the Heavenly Father said, the Lord Yahushua said, give not that which is holy unto the swines and the dogs. So you don't break down scriptures to certain people. Scan them, see if they're worthy of hearing this word. Not that I'm freaking worthy or something like that. But I do know that the Lord don't want you to talk to them. He's going to punish you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that. Why would I want to be... Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Huh? Why? The book of Sirach. I don't like this thing. The book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. You don't have to give alms nowadays because you don't know if the homeless person is going to take your money and buy crack, or going to take your money and go to a place. He needs a train ticket, and then you give him the train ticket, and then he goes and fucks somebody else's wife. You know what I'm saying? People do stuff like that. So you don't help everybody. You need to scan them first. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. But you might say, like, well, the Lord Yahushua helps sinner. But those are not the sinners that wanted to be occupied in evil. They was fighting against their own spirit. Like for example, the flesh is fighting against the spirit. For example, that's a girl, know what I'm saying? But she got a boyfriend, know what I'm saying? But something in your head be telling you like, hey man, that's why she wants you, man. He ain't tapping that ass that good, man. That's why she hanging all over you. And then the soft voice is going to tell you, don't do that. That's demonic, you know. But the loud voice is going to tell you stupid stuff. Okay, if you're fighting against that, then the Lord is coming for you, because you already sinned in your head. If you are desiring her, or you look at her like, wow, that's actually exactly my type, and I see you looking at them, you know what I'm saying? So you already sinned right there. He that sinneth in his mind have already sinned. So you can't help that, but you can fight it. It's a difference. You can't help to see a female that's your type with a guy, and then you be like, oh shit, I wish I had that. Ooh, you can't help it, but you can damn sure fight it, my man. That's 100% that you can. Okay. Matthew 5:28. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her had committed adultery with her already in his heart, if that woman has a man. If she doesn't have a man, then by all means, my man, trying to tap that, but not as a one-night stand, because that's wicked too. If you entice a woman, you're supposed to actually stay with her. I mistyped it. Yeah, no. So the book of Exodus 22:16, and if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, yeah, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. So you shouldn't be doing that one-night stand tip, my man. You know, anyway, so it says it. The book of Sirach 12:5, do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread. Don't give him shit, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. Because you take your kindness for weakness. I've seen people help people, take people in houses and stuff like that. Before you know it, they murder them or they steal from them. But he was helping you. And now you're dead, or now you're basically in troubles because, you know, you are in debt now because he took stuff out your house, sold it, and all those type of things and stuff like that. But anyway, for else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. For the Most High hated sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of the Lord. Well, the mighty day of their punishment. That's the day of the Lord. He repeated again. Give unto the godly, and help not the sinner. Help not the sinner. Give to the godly man. Give unto the good, and help not the sinner. Right. 2 times. There's many more where that came from, but I'm going to go on with the other verses. So, it's the Heavenly Father that giveth the increase. We ain't doing nothing. We're just talking. And we're just basically, you know, you need to continually feed the sheep by continually making videos and stuff like that. And there's hundreds of thousands of videos, because from the elder apostles at Great Millstone on down, all the way up to here in Europe, there's hundreds of videos. There's hundreds of videos, man. Come on, man. You're not gonna starve to death, Lord willing. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't be making continually videos and stuff like that. So nah, that's not what I'm talking about. But there's plenty of videos out there, starting with the elder apostles on down at Great Millstone. And you shouldn't be drinking water here, water there, water there, water here. You should. I would advise you. You can do whatever you want. You shouldn't do it, though. I'll tell you that. But I would advise you not to drink off of other streams. You don't know what they put in their water. With that, I mean, you don't know what type of doctrine they come with. You don't know if it's GMO in there, GMO fake doctrines and stuff, fake truth, false prophets and false teachers. You don't know. So it would be better if you stick to one water. Because there's false teachers out there, wolves. And that's why you need to take care of the sheep, which are the Israelites, that don't know any better. They celebrate Christmas and all that type of stuff. Christmas, they do that. So you teach them, you help them, you talk to them. Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so. You teaching them you can eat pork. He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them to the people, to the Israelites, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So I advise you not to go to every doctrine up on the planet Earth. You're drinking water here, you're drinking water there, you're drinking water here, you're drinking water there. You a whore. You're going all over the place, sucking up water that you shouldn't be sucking up on. It's not a good idea. Right? Now you can read the rest for yourself if you have the time. So, strong meat are these hard to understand scriptures. Like Paul said, for example. Paul said, not Paul said, he taught. Sorry, 1 Peter 3. 2 Peter 3:16. As also in all his epistles, the epistles of Paul, the wisdom that he had been given unto, he'd been given the wisdom by the Heavenly Father, by the way. He's been given wisdom, and wisdom is Sophia is wisdom here. Meaning, Sophia, meaning. Here. See? That's wisdom. Sophia is a Greek word. I know that. Yeah. This is a great example. Sophia is just a word, actually. It's like let me see something. I don't know. Some words have meanings, like they're used in daily things and stuff. Like some names have, some names have meanings, and they are used in daily things. For example, look here. Phil. Oh shit. Sorry. Wait. What? Okay. Sophia mean. Okay, cool. I didn't actually type the Bible, if I'm correct. Phil. What means Phil? Phil means love. It doesn't mean love of horses. It just means here. Phil means love. It doesn't mean love of horses. It doesn't mean that. It just means love. Phil means love. Here, this is what I want. Here, this is the sorry. This is the true definition of the word Phil. It means love. So when you say philosophy, what are you saying? You're wait. It means love of wisdom. That's philosophy. So don't follow their philosophies. That's not good. One of their philosophies is that a man can be a woman. Do you love that wisdom of theirs? Yo, you sure about that? You sure about that? You shouldn't love their definitions of things. They're lying to you. So, 16. As also in all his epistles, his letters, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood. The newcomers will not understand it because it's meat. It's very tough to ingest and to chew upon because they have no teeth. Which they that are unlearned and unstable wrestle with. This is wrestle. you're fighting against it. You're struggling with the scriptures. You're forcibly pulling, trying to break it down and trying to understand it. As they do also the other scriptures, unto their own destruction. You're going to die for that. Ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness. Don't fall, because it shows you right here.